What's up, guys? It's AJ Valenz back with K Park. We got podcast number 3 for y'all, and today we have no topic.
Kind of a topic, not really a topic.
Yeah, kind of a topic. We got like a guideline to what we're gonna do today.
Yeah, we figured out last week that we were really, really bad at staying on topic. So we're like, fuck it, might as well strip the topic, just fucking have a conversation.
Who needs a topic?
But you did have a couple things you wanted to talk about.
A few things. Should
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I go ahead? Okay. Number 1, aliens.
I fucking hate this topic.
UFOs. Not illegal aliens, all right? We're not talking about my uncle. We're talking about...
I'm a legal alien. You know what I'm saying?
Illegal alien?
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't born here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You get out of here now.
I have for real, I got like my alien registration form, bro.
For real? That's tight.
Yeah. I'm a registered alien, yeah. It's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of like weird to see my name on there. What?
Bro.
What about aliens, though,
aliens, all right? I don't know. Do you believe in aliens? Let's start with that. Does K Park believe in aliens?
In like what way, though? Like the green little Martian dudes with the big ass eyes?
Do you believe that there is intelligent life in the universe that has visited our planet?
I mean, I think it's more than possible, but I wouldn't, like, not like the fucking little green things.
Keyword, more than possible, all right? More than possible.
Yeah.
All right, because the universe is so big that it is more impossible for there to be no life that's intelligent than there is.
I'm just saying, yeah. I agree with that.
Percentages.
No, but I'm saying, bro, like, I'm not going to be the one sitting in my backyard claiming I saw a fucking UFO in the sky and got abducted by aliens and got probed or whatever the fuck goes on up there.
Well, if you didn't get abducted by aliens or probed, then you wouldn't have no reason to say that.
You've never seen me and Batman in the same room.
You and Batman in the same room?
You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Okay.
I could be.
UFOs. All right. What do you think about Roswell? You heard about Roswell?
I mean, kind of like the fucking
Roswell, New Mexico alien crash.
Yeah, it was like they said the landing. Didn't they call it the Roswell landing or something?
Roswell.
But it was a crash.
A crash.
That's bogus as fuck.
It crashed. It was soaring, and then it crashed.
How many people have seen the UFO?
So I think there was like there was 5. There was 5 people who saw the UFO.
That's it, bro?
Nah, I don't know. Could have been.
Like if it's more than
the whole town. The whole town saw it.
Okay, then why isn't it like a monument or something, or like a fucking museum?
The whole town is alien based.
I'm not talking about the town. I'm talking about the UFO.
Oh,
did it just disappear one day?
The government took it. The government took it.
With the occupants in the UFO.
According to who?
It had occupants. According to Wikipedia.
Right, but who was the one that posted that?
There is like no way to know if this for sure happened or not. But testaments from people that were there, say that they seen something. There was a newspaper even printed that there was a crash from a UFO.
What year was this in?
Roswell.
1947.
Oh, okay. So now they had camera phones or nothing.
They didn't have no fucking iPhone, bro. They had iPhone. That should been crazy. Imagine. How come there's no aliens? Okay, I'm an alien believer, but how come you don't see them nowadays? Everybody got cell phones.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
It's always shitty quality.
It's always shitty. First of all, people need to leave their Android at home and record the shit with an iPhone, bro. Come on.
It's more difficult to get a bad recording now in terms of availability of the devices that actually record video. It's harder to get something that records bad video than it is to get something that records good video.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the fucking mainstay products, all the Apples, all the fucking Galaxies have good video quality.
All the alien videos so why they were recorded with a potato.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And especially if you're one of them dudes, because most of the people that be posting shit like that are already firm believers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you spend the $50 at Walmart and get the straight talk phone with a nice camera?
Because you're cheap.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of folks be like Mr. Krabs.
Come on, bro. I don't believe in that.
Real talk.
I don't believe in that, man.
I don't believe in it either. I mean, people. I believe in aliens. I don't believe in people.
What kind of aliens, though? You still never answer my question if you believe in the little green dudes.
They're not green. They're gray.
What's what color? They're gray
grays.
now?
They're called the Grays.
The Grays.
Yeah. And then there's the Anunnaki, which are our founders. They created us.
Isn't the Anunnaki some fucking lizard people?
Nah. The Anunnaki.
That's not the reptilians?
No, the reptilians are different. So there's the reptilians, the Grays, and the Anunnaki.
All this crazy ass shit, man.
It could be real, man. I mean, look, Area 51. What would be the purpose of the government keeping Area 51 so secret?
I don't know. Could
We don't want them to know we got planes that fly faster than theirs.
What if they're doing like some crazy fucking biochemical nuclear research?
They shouldn't. We shouldn't be searching biochemicals.
I'm not talking about what we should and shouldn't be doing. You're just saying because they shouldn't be doing that, that it automatically has to be fucking alien life
It
forces.
has to be aliens.
That doesn't make any sense.
You don't think that there's other life forms out there on other planets? What do you think is there on other planets? Just
I don't know, man, but I don't know. I don't
know how
know
big space
what
is?
the
There
fuck
is
they doing
trillions
here?
and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of planets because there's millions and millions and millions of galaxies, each like our own, with so many stars that you can't even count. And most of them have planets. So some of those have to have intelligent life. The only way that there could be no extraterrestrials at this moment is that we are the first ones.
You know, when we talk about aliens, because you gotta think like inside your body you have living organisms. So it's like technically there has to be something like, even if it's not walking and talking, it has to be like some microbe or something.
No, I fully believe.
That's a life form.
I fully believe that there are other living things in this fucking.
What do you think the bacteria in your body think?
I don't know, man.
They're like,
Probably that I need
what
to
is
quit
God?
smoking cigarettes and quit drinking so much Mountain Dew. You know what I'm
Osmosis
saying?
Jones is in your body right now trying to figure shit
Hey,
out.
that's cool, man. Do your thing, G. But
Do you think Osmosis?
I bet he ain't green and have big ass eyes.
But you don't know what could be out there. You don't know. We don't know. We could be the first, or we could be like not the first, because there's so many
I'm like
planets.
racist against aliens, bro.
Why are you racist against aliens?
I don't know, man. But I'm gonna judge the shit out of them.
You're just you ugly motherfucker.
Nah, man. But the stories are so dumb, bro. Like I've never heard like a. I feel like if it was, like I think it's real, but I don't think any of the people that claim to have a real like experience with it is even close to telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, and it makes it just sound stupid.
I mean, there's a few like well-renowned scientists that have come out and said that they believe they've seen aliens. Some dude that used to work at Area 51 had credentials and everything, and he came out and he died after his interviews. But yeah, there's so much like hoaxes.
I mean, that's some
and
shit
fake
that I would do though. Like if okay, look, if I had like some terminal illness, right?
Just fuck with the world.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. I'd be like, man, you would not believe the things I saw.
Huh.
Is it real or fake?
The moon landing.
I would go for aliens. Man, okay, look.
The moon landing.
We were just talking about this earlier. Because I think it's 100% possible that we landed on the moon, but I don't think that fucking video is real at all.
Yeah, for sure.
The video- That video looked fake as hell, looked staged as hell,
All
and
the
it's
videos-
so easily recreatable.
They all died up there.
they all died up there.
Damn, bro. Didn't
Yeah,
that happen?
that's-
What was the one that did crash? Apollo 1?
Or Voyager, one of those two.
Yeah, something crashed. That's crazy though,
But
man.
they didn't make it out of like.
For everybody
sky.
that say, okay, first of all, because now this brings us into the topic of like the flat Earth shit, and people always talk about like, man, all the pictures of the Earth from space are fake, bro. It's called fucking lighting. It's called exposure. It's called aperture. You know what I'm saying?
Aperture.
You feel me?
Enunciate that shit.
No, there's a video on YouTube though. This dude takes a camera and he's taking pictures of this of sphere, right? And he has pieces of cardboard with lights behind him, with little holes in it to like represent the stars. And he takes pictures at different exposure levels and at different like ISOs and stuff like that. And you can get it to where all you're getting is a picture of the sphere backlit without showing the stars because your exposure isn't letting that much light in. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that they fucking faked the picture because there's no stars in it. They just have the camera settings different. It's 100% possible, yo. 100% possible.
I don't believe in the flat Earth theory because
Fucking ice wall.
I don't know. I feel like Elon Musk would have gone to see that for himself. Rocket engineers base a lot of their calculations on the curvature of the Earth. So, I mean, if that wasn't true, they would be off by a lot.
If y'all have been in as many planes as me, you can see the fucking curvature
can
when
see-
you're going over
yeah.
the ocean and shit.
Mm-hmm,
You can see it like real slightly.
Nah, bro, it's an ice wall. It's giving off a hologram that is curving.
People
But
think
really,
that just
the
because
ice wall just has so much mass that it curves gravity.
people think that
around
just
it.
because you can't visually see that the fucking horizon isn't round, bro. This Earth is pretty fucking big, yo. Like you're not just gonna be able to see it like a fucking rainbow. Dumb.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
As far as you can see, it's flat. As far as you can see, because compared to the whole circumference of the Earth, that's a very small area. So it doesn't even have time to reach curvature. It's like a 1 degree.
If the Earth was flat, we could take a telescope and just look straight and see everything that was past. You know what I'm saying? But it comes to a cutoff. There would be no horizon. If the Earth was flat, there would be no horizon.
There would just be a blur where you couldn't see no more.
Yeah.
Where your vision.
Everything would just kind of taper
exceed.
off.
Doesn't the horizon kind of taper off though? Okay, what if we're in a dome?
Man, what do you mean, bro?
Like it's flat, but it's a dome, so it appears to be the curvature.
Like Hunger Games. Like Hunger Games is like
Yeah, like Hunger Games.
Do you think we're in a Hunger Games dome?
Yeah.
It's a big ass.
The sky was
That's a big ass. First of all, that's a big ass dome.
What if it's like a giant? What's that movie with Jim Carrey where he's in an artificial world?
Oh, what is that movie? I know what you're talking about though.
It's where they're control.
Truman Show?
The Truman Show.
Yep.
Okay, what if we're in a giant Truman Show?
I mean, that'd be pretty crazy, but I don't think we are.
What if when you fly, they just fly you in a circle? You don't really leave like the same piece.
No,
of
because
land.
okay, there's a race. It's like the Rally 500 or something, where a bunch of people get together, like hundreds of people from all over the place get together and they fucking drive across the world, bro.
How do you drive across the world?
The land bridge. I think there's a certain time
There's
of the
not
year
a
that there's like
land
a land
bridge.
bridge between Alaska and Russia, isn't there?
No, that's when people originally came to
Oh no, they go on
America.
boat. So they drive, they get on a ferry, they put their cars on a ferry, and then they go across the fucking ocean, and then they get to the next continent.
They take a
fucking go
ferry
through-
across the ocean?
Yes, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, what is that called?
ferry?
It's like
I'm
literally
scared
a
of the
fucking.
ocean, so for me, taking a ferry across the ocean.
I think it's
pretty
called like a
sketch.
Rally 500 or something. Not the Rally. Maybe it's not the Rally 500. That's
That
like
sounds
some
like
fucking.
NASCAR.
Yeah, that is NASCAR.
NASCAR.
What is it called? Like the fucking. It's a race across the world though. Some shit. I saw it in a movie, but I
That
think
reminds
it's
me of
real.
the movie Rat Race.
That was what it was based on.
Yeah.
Was that fucking race? Maybe I'm wrong as fuck, and
What
the
if you
whole
can't
race
go
is
around
fake.
the world? Yeah, it's all a lie, bro. All those people are part of the same conspiracy.
Shut up, man.
Bro, they're all part of the Bilderberg group.
Don't be one of those.
Bilderberg group. My voice just cracked saying their name. That's how scared I am.
No, man, I hate it because, bro, we're in a generation now that, like, I don't know, intelligence isn't based on actual, like, viable intelligence anymore. Like, you're considered intelligent if you know a lot about something that literally doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, the
DNA
whole,
means
like, the whole, like,
deoxyribonucleic acid.
like, wow, you're so woke. You know what I'm saying?
Genius.
Like, that's the shit that the man doesn't want you to know.
They don't
That's
want
what's
you
up.
to know that.
Stay strong. Like, come on, man.
And ribo.
That shit's
you,
whack.
You think about that.
Why does that measure intelligence, though?
I don't know.
Like what useful information is in that? Even if the Earth was flat, right? Then what?
Then what do you do?
Like, good for you, you figured it out. Now what? You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna build a spaceship? If the Earth is flat
Like, it
and
doesn't-
everything we've done has been a lie, then that means that we don't even build spaceships to go into
Doesn't
space for
change
real, which
anything,
means
man.
that you're just stuck here.
You still got a double shift at Walgreens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You still gotta come home. Your wife beats you.
You still got late payments to pay off on your Excel bill. Like, it really
Okay.
doesn't do nothing for you to know that the Earth is flat, even if you were right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of those conspiracies literally
Your
mean
life
anything.
doesn't change. You
That
still
doesn't make you intelligent. It
take
just
a
makes you
2
like.
weeks vacation.
When I see people that know way too much about a conspiracy, bro, I'm like, you have a lot of free time. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about Alex Jones? Do you know Alex Jones?
No.
The guy that's like, the aliens are taking over the government. Sandy Hook was a conspiracy.
I mean-
shit. He got banned for saying Sandy Hook was a conspiracy. Yeah,
That's good. What was he like a streamer or
he's
YouTuber?
Infowars. He's a guy that runs Infowars. He's a
Oh, okay.
conspiracy like god.
Woke as fuck.
Yeah, he's the one that told that where I got the information about the pig human hybrids
Yeah.
and all that stuff. That's some crazy stuff.
What does that do for you though? Like, what did he do? Like, his whole career is based off of just like feeding other people this information about these conspiracies that he chose to believe in. But what does that actually do for you?
It helps enlighten the population.
He was getting streaming money. He was getting YouTube monetized money. He wasn't getting paid
Yeah.
because he was a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, he was getting paid for.
He was getting paid
views.
because
not
he
just YouTube.
Because he attacked that niche though. That's a business move more than it is like a.
It is a smart
you're
business
intelligent.
move which he played into, and he ended up saying that he was kind of like playing a character, to get out of it. But
See?
I don't know. A lot of the shit he says though sounds real to me.
Man, look. If you ever are part of any like sort of psych study or like all the sociology stuff, you know what I mean? Like
Who would ever be part of a psych study?
A lot of
That's
people,
scary,
bro.
bro. I don't want to be
A
part
lot
of
of
a psych
people.
study.
But like any sociology class you take or anything like that, bro, you learn how to like manipulate debates and you learn how to manipulate information that you have in order to make other people believe you. Even if you could be saying a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, bro, I have a couple homies that are car salesmen, right? At a fucking smaller dealership out in western Minnesota. They work at this car dealership, and when they started working there, they shipped them out to the cities to do this training course for 3 weeks. And it was literally just basically a sociology class on how to like sway your customers, how to highlight certain information and not even mention other information. So they leave feeling happy that you gave them the information that they already wanted to hear, even though they're still completely ignorant to 90% of the facts of what they're getting into and what they're buying. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even think about that. They're just like, yeah, this is great. You know what I mean? So you can do that with anything. Like, who's that really popular debate guy? What is his name? Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro.
That's what he does.
Oh, he destroys people.
He destroys
I wouldn't
people.
wanna get in a debate with Ben Shapiro.
He destroys people, but he only does it based off of the information that he wants to provide.
Oh yeah, he brings you to his conversation.
Yeah, like you're in his little court. You can't
Same
get
with
out
that,
of it.
Change My Mind dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they,
I don't know what his name is. But
they make it seem like it's not okay to disagree with them,
Yeah.
and they're so seasoned and so.
Step into my debate
Yeah.
with my
Let me
biased
debate
views.
your topic with my biased views in my conversation,
Yeah.
and you don't get room to have an opinion.
A real conversation should have a mediator.
Yep, real conversation have a mediator, and I feel like, bro, there's some people that are just really good at talking, really good at public speaking, really good at debating. That
shut down the
it doesn't
average
matter
person.
what you do, man. Even more than the average person,
Yeah.
even someone that's normally good at that shit. Somebody like Ben Shapiro, like he's super talented at debating and getting his way in
The tongue
conversations.
is a powerful weapon. That's what it says in the Bible.
I'm trying to think of that one guy that had that Netflix movie. He like went. It was like a Netflix series where he like went around and spoke about like religion to people. He was atheist.
Oh damn, I don't remember. I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't know, man.
I just think aliens are real because there's no way they're not real, bro. I need to see.
But
some
like,
aliens.
what kind of aliens do you believe in, bro? Like, what do you think aliens are? Like, what do you think their importance is?
I think aliens can be one of two things. They can be either extraterrestrial or they're us from the future. Think about it.
Why?
Okay, look, the gray alien, right? He has lost the necessity for gender. Look at the direction that population is going right now.
No, we're not losing a necessity. We're losing a preference,
Yeah, because we're gonna become everybody's gonna become one gender in the future.
man.
I actually watched a YouTube where they like were saying over the course of time, over evolution, the things that we would lose. Like
Yeah.
over time we might lose like a toe that we no longer use.
You might lose a toe. We're gonna lose reproductive organs because we're gonna grow humans in trays.
Well, I mean, people are already being born without like gallbladders and shit. You know what I mean?
Aliens are born with okay, the gray alien has a huge head, right? That wouldn't be able to come out of a normal woman's vagina because it's too big. But if we grow them synthetically, then they'll be able to have huge heads with giant brains.
Huh, bro?
Yeah,
What?
And they won't need to have a fucking sex. So that's why they're just like one-sex aliens.
So we're just like creating something out of babies,
That's just us in the future.
like GMO babies, bro.
Yeah, we're genetically like we're gonna create artificial placentas.
Oh man, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know for what purpose.
Yeah, that way anything can come out of it. You're not limited to
I mean,
a woman's vagina.
they're cloning
You can
animals
grow
and shit.
any
You know what I mean?
size.
Like they're making like test tube animals that don't even grow inside of a placenta, and they can make organs in a fucking petri dish.
Yeah, they cloned some lady's dog. Her dog died, and they gave her the same dog. as a puppy though.
That's
like,
crazy,
just
man.
grew up into the same dog.
That's
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't know how to deal with like
That's
loss.
scary. That's like a movie right there. Like that
For
dog
real.
is just
She
gonna
needs
grab a knife
counseling.
one day.
Whoever gave her that dog is an asshole. You should have sent her to a counselor for real.
Have you seen Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be like. That dog's just gonna.
There's a
come
new
back
one
like
coming out, isn't
fucking
there?
Murderer, huh?
I think there's a new Pet Cemetery coming out.
I don't know.
I think they made a new one.
I hope so. That'd be lit.
Yep. I'm almost positive. I look up when it's coming out. Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery. That's a good movie. Kind of
Yeah.
sketch.
It's
a little
old, bro.
You know?
That's a fucking classic though.
All the classic movies got better plots than the new ones.
True.
Well, the horror movies.
I've never seen a good horror movie.
Children of the Corn.
It's already out.
Oh, it's out right
Children of the
now?
Corn.
It's out right now.
Pet Cemetery's out right now, bro.
We're gonna have to go watch that.
Yeah, if anybody wants movie passes, hit me up.
Let's go. Hit K Park up for a movie pass.
No, not y'all. I'm talking to him.
Never mind.
I ain't got that many movie passes. Shit.
That's a lot of movie passes. Yeah, so aliens are real. The government's a conspiracy.
Have you guys seen Chappie? What do you think about like human consciousness?
Chappie.
The movie.
So, I think that the human race inevitably is going to fall victim to artificial intelligence in a good
What
way
do
or
you
a bad way.
What do you mean fall victim?
Well, in a good way or a bad way, regardless, we're going to have to give in. Listen,
Like, do you think robots are going to
develop-
take over the fucking world?
Yeah. No, not necessarily. Not if we incorporate ourselves into the AI. Okay, artificial intelligence is one day it's going to get to a point where it's able to edit its own code. So it's going to go in and it's going to change itself to make itself smarter. Therefore, it's going to do like 20 times more like advancement in.
So you don't think there's
capabilities than
anything there's nothing that humans could do that robots are incapable of?
No. I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about like capacity of like mental state.
Huh?
You know,
Like, what do you...
the AI is going to become self-aware and it's going to be able to edit its own code and advance itself hundreds of years more than humans could possibly in like days.
But what is that like?
Well, if that AI is at that point attached to a body or something that it can, it can fucking, I don't know, it can manufacture more versions of itself, like more fucking robots. It can set up it has like a whole algorithm set up for how to advance itself beyond human control.
It's like Age of Ultron.
Yeah, and here's the problem: you can put in something like you could tell the artificial intelligence, your goal is to protect human life. Well, what if it finds out that the ultimate threat to human life is humans, so it destroys humans? Regardless, you cannot stop it. Even top scientists and people like Elon Musk and like all these people, they agree that AI is going to be the future, and we're going to have to either integrate with it or
Yeah, but AI can mean so many different things, bro. Like Siri is AI.
But it's not,
Alexa
it's
is
not
AI.
real AI. It's just not.
I mean, even if technology advances in that direction, it's still like a robot, bro. Let's throw a fucking EMP grenade at it. Those actually real?
Yeah, those are real.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just Call of
Right,
Duty.
just pull it out the wall. Pull the cable out the wall, bro.
Yeah, bro, you unlock EMPs at level 47 or something. You know what I'm saying?
What humans lack is processing power.
You grind out those levels and chuck an EMP grenade at those AI robots.
Fuck that.
You don't think an EMP grenade would work on a fucking robot?
I don't know. Depends on what kind of robot. What if they develop robots that are anti-EMP? So what they were thinking is
Or like a trash compactor.
you
like,
put some kind of mesh into your brain that turns it into it's like a processor. It helps you process multiple things at once, so it turns it into like a computer. And
that I believe more than
But if somebody throws the EMF at you when you have that in your brain, what happens?
they would get shut off.
Then you just go fucking.
Like, look, because they already do things. Like, I believe more that AI intelligence or like artificial intelligence would be integrated with actual living humans than I do artificial intelligence making themselves basically living humans. You know what I mean?
So, since we're on the topic of artificial intelligence, me and my friends were talking about like this self-driving cars.
Self-driving cars.
Yeah, like let's talk about it. You think that is something we should have? Because it takes me back to that movie iRobot when he's in the car and then the car just like hacks itself.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the problem with anything technology-wise. Hackers. You can have a bunch of all the self-driving cars, but then that gives the possibility to somebody to hack into the system and fuck everybody up.
I got picked up by a self-driving Uber when I was in Phoenix.
Was it tight?
It was pretty tight, man.
Well,
it freaked me out at first.
It drops you off and everything?
Yeah, it picked me up and stopped. And then it was me and my homie Doc Seuss. Shouts out to Doc Seuss in Phoenix. Yeah, we were at a fucking, we're at this little bar. Car rolls up.
No driver.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We got in because, I mean, Doc was super drunk, like usual, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, like, control his ass. Get in the car, I'm like, hey, thanks, you know what I mean? Like, sorry about my friend, he's a little intoxicated. And there's just no response. And I'm like, all right. And I started, like, looking at my phone. Like, halfway through the drive, I kind of looked up, and I was like,
There was no one in the vehicle.
yeah, nobody in the vehicle, bro. And it was just like...
You're not worried about, like, them taking you to a totally different location? Like,
Right, it takes you to like a warehouse.
It's just all based on GPS, you know what I'm saying?
All right, look up how many car accidents happen a year in the United States. Let's see if the numbers could be.
What were we just talking about, though, man? Look, we're already basically cyborgs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Our phone is an extension.
Like they're doing the chip implants now, so you can like
EMF
the EMF chips
to scan your credit
you can
card
scan
and
your
shit.
credit cards. You have 100% or like 100 or
Unlike that, what if
24/7
somebody
fucking
pulls up
GPS
like, hey, I
tracking.
like your watch, beep.
Yeah, I mean that's possible because people can do that to your wallet,
you
bro.
scan my wrist, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's- I'll
What
be
else?
pissed.
Pacemakers even.
Yeah, pacemakers.
Those are internal. Keep your heart beating. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird.
It doesn't surprise me at all to think that we would be fucking cyborgs in 20 years, even 5 years. We could be cyborgs.
I'm ready. I accept it. I accept the cyborg. I want a new arm that it can just fucking throw a football like forever. And I want an eye that can shoot lasers. I want a hand that can turn into a knife so I can just like start cooking without having
Have
to
you
go
seen
into
the
drawer.
knife hands video?
Who?
It's some dude that's like super fucking stoned out of his mind, bro, and he calls the cops. And the dispatch is talking to him and he thinks he has knife hands.
Oh no.
It's like, my hands are knives. And the lady was like, how did you call us? Like, dial the number. And she's like, how? And he's like, with my fingers.
With my knife hand.
Oh, you're an angel.
Oh, shit.
It's like, they're back.
Oh no.
It was probably fake, man, but that shit was hilarious.
there's 6 million car accidents a year.
6 million car accidents a year in the United States of America. That
Yeah.
could probably be a lower number with
Self-driving cars.
self-driving cars.
Yeah, because
Even
everything
if
would
with
be
the
controlled.
occasional bug, you still probably have less.
Look
less
up how
than
many
half.
car accidents are caused or involve a semi-truck driver.
You about to expose semi-truck drivers?
Nah, man, I just think y'all should have your own highways.
Facts.
What? You just blew my mind. It's genius.
No, for real, because like it's not even just for the safety of the drivers, for the safety of the truck drivers too.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause-
Elon Musk is trying to make tunnels to go underground with multiple levels for traffic.
Yeah.
They could just have their own level for semi-trucks.
5,000.
Only 5,000.
Only 5,000? Okay, y'all.
Only 5,000 involve.
5,000 people in passenger vehicles die every year in automotive accidents involving semi-trucks.
Oh, they die.
Damn,
So that's
so
not
you
just
semi-truck
car accident.
drivers are killing 5,000 people a year? Oh, they're serial killers. They're
No,
serial
look,
killers.
I grew up with a kid that got killed in an accident. They got ran over by a semi truck. The driver fell asleep and ran over their car on the highway. You know what I mean?
Tragic.
Which, bro, they got to work long hours. You know what I mean? Like I get real sleepy when
Most
I'm
of them
driving for
smoke
that long.
meth.
It's saying that 80% is actually caused by cars, not semis. 80% of car truck crashes are caused by cars.
I believe
Yeah.
that, but still,
Yeah,
that's still a
'cause
big
people
number,
can't
bro.
drive.
Even 20% of that many car accidents, because it didn't say how many car accidents it was just deaths. You know what I mean? But still, again, like I said, it's not only for the safety of the drivers, it's also for the safety of the truck drivers. If you guys had your own highways, you know what I mean? You wouldn't have to deal with cars cutting you off on the interstate. You wouldn't have to deal with
All semi-trucks should be planes.
what?
Transformers.
That'd be lit.
Yeah, if you could just transform your semi into a plane and take off.
I hope that's some actual technology that happens.
Why not? It's 2019. Anything's possible. We have iPhone X's.
Like
I don't, but somebody does.
you guys hungry? Like, yeah, we can take my Automa car plane,
Automa car plane?
Automa boat plane.
Automa boat plane car?
Right now.
That'd be sick, bro. That'd be sick.
That'd be super sick, bro. I don't see why it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
You could make a car
All-terrain
that
vehicle.
yeah, really all terrain.
Real all-terrain. Not that off-road and on-road bullshit. I'm talking
Off-road, on-road, on water, on air.
about underwater, upside down in the air.
Boat, plane, marine. Boat, plane, marine. Like a submarine. No?
I don't know.
Too much?
Too much. All right, man. Well, I think we covered a lot of good topics in this video. What do you think?
I mean, I guess.
You guess?
I guess.
We hovered over some.
We hovered. A lot of hovering. Let us know, man. Like, because we're obviously newer to podcasting. Like, we only have a few videos up. This is our third one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd prefer us to talk about one topic specifically and stay on that, or if you'd rather us just
conversate generally.
Yeah. If you think
Or
they should be
bring-
longer, if you think they should be shorter.
Yeah. Or should we bring like guest people? Or should we have like props?
You know what I mean?
What do I do with my hands?
What does he do with that beard?
What do I do with my beard? Is this better?
No, for real, man. We want your input. We want your advice. Not really advice, just your input. I don't
Just
want
your input.
advice.
And shares and comments and likes. And
Yeah.
subscriptions.
And also, like, sending it to all your friends and family.
Send it to all your people.
We should start a Patreon and we can ask for money too.
Yeah, we'll start a Patreon. You guys can donate and we'll send you little trinkets.
So only asking for a few things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Come on. We'll continue talking about all your favorite topics. You just gotta let us know what
Our
they
favorite
are.
topics.
And our favorite topics combined in a beautiful cake mixture of video awesomeness.
How you doing too much?
We're doing too much.
Catch
We need
us
to
next
stop.
week, man.
Catch us.
Subscribe, like, share. Peace.
Peace.